Chairperson, I dedicate this speech to the thousands of Iranian protesters who were killed by a despotic Iranian government, and in particular to a 26-year-old protester, Arifin Sultani, who is due to be executed tomorrow after a very flawed and laughable process with no appeal. And yet there is nothing said in this House about this travesty of justice. At the very least, the Iranian embassy and ambassador should be called in, and a call should be made to stop these unjudicial executions which are continuing to take place. Now, as far as the MTBPS is concerned, the ACDP reiterates our stance that the country is at a crossroads, and how we deal with our major trade partners, including the US and the EU, will determine how fast we can grow the economy, and how we deal with the adversaries of major trade partners will also be crucial. But we note, however, Honourable Minister, that there are a number of green shoots as we enter 2026, with high commodity prices and with the stock exchange going through record levels, 120,000 yesterday, reliable electricity, relatively stable public finances and lower interest rates. Fiscal consolidation is starting to bear fruit, with a primary budget surplus set to increase. And yes, debt is set to stabilize, but it is still at alarming high levels. And we as the ACDP have consistently expressed concerns about that and escalating debt service costs, which are starting to come down slightly. These are positive elements, and we need to consider the critical areas for economic growth, such as focusing attention on improved logistics through rail and port concessioning. Progress is being made in that regard, Chairperson. Fixing local government service delivery is critical. And lastly, strengthening the criminal justice sector. This is crucial for investment. This is crucial for business confidence. And one of the biggest challenges, Honourable Minister, you know this yourself, is the lack of sufficient gross fixed capital private investment. Private sector capital investment has slowed significantly. Businesses are still sitting on 1.8 trillion rand of accumulated cash reserves. If this is unlocked and invested in the economy, we can have far speedier economic growth for job creation that is so necessary. The ACDP believes that there are these glimmers of green shoots, and therefore we will support the medium-term budget policy.
Thank you, Honourable Swart.